Game 5 of the Eastern Conference Finals from South Florida, where LeBron James and David West and their respective clubs, the Heat and the Pacers, showed a little bit more intensity than we've seen so far in this playoff series. Roy Hibbert helping the Pacers get off to a good start in the first quarter, taking the feed from Paul George. Hibbert had 10 in that first period. Check underneath the basket. Mario Chalmers went down hard and was shaken up as play continued at the other end. Chalmers still trying to recover, but when Dwayne Wade picked up the loose rock, Chalmers became a snowbird, hanging out beyond the arc and burying a three-pointer. Chalmers had 7 in the first, but was still feeling the pain of that hard fall. Then George, feeling it from way outside. He had 13 points in the quarter, 3 of 4 from three-point land. Ahead to the second period. George with the little shove in the back of Chris Birdman Anderson. And Birdman thought it was Tyler Hansbrough who shoved him, so he went after the big man for Indiana. Then all heck broke loose. Birdman with the shove to the chest of Tyler Hansbrough. Bottom line, Birdman received a flagrant 1. Hansbrough got teed up. We still don't know why. But then, the next play, Hansbrough goes to the rack, and Birdman is there with the beautiful block. That is a nice answer to the ugliness. Still in the second period, Chris Bosh showing the move to the rack from way outside. Indiana's lead cut to 2. Then LeBron James started heating up. Oh my goodness, look out. Tied it at 40. But David West was there with an answer for the visitors from America's heartland. He had 10 at halftime, and the Pacers had a 4-point advantage at the break. At the start of the third quarter, LeBron, a preacher man, a motivation man, a man of inspiration, telling his troops to get it together and play to their full potential. And the Heat heeded his words, and LeBron heeded his own words. He came out on fire, taking it to the rack and sharing it with Udonis Haslem. Then a little bit more chippiness. We mentioned some displays of intensity. These two teams are getting tired of one another on the fast break. Hill to the rack, throwing it up. LeBron with the block. And the chirping came courtesy of David West as he got in the face of Mario Chalmers. Udonis Haslem had to separate those two, and then he started talking. You see LeBron with the big block on Hill. He was happy to get in his face, and then West got in the face of Chalmers. Frank Vogel had to come out on the court. It was getting kind of ugly and plenty testy, but then we got back to basketball, and LeBron took over the contest. He scored 16 points in the third quarter alone. As a matter of fact, LeBron outscored the entire Pacer team in the third quarter, 16-13. And then LeBron, happy to share the basketball with Haslem one more time. Haslem hit the final 8 shots he took. LeBron stayed red hot as well, and even though he knocked down another big 3, the Pacers were not ready to give in.
You said it's going to be one for the ages, right? Okay, so we make it a game now. Okay, we make it a game. This series is about great plays, the other team responded. Okay, this game is not over. It's not over.
Leadership from Pacers head coach Frank Vogel. Paul George took the advice and knocked down a 3, but the Heat just way too much tonight. Ray Allen only 7 points in the game, but 3 of them coming right there with a little over 8 minutes remaining. And then Lance Stevenson with the inadvertent elbow to the face of Dwayne Wade on the move, but it was just that kind of a night. A lot of collisions, a lot of body contact. Again, Dwayne Wade working the baseline. Beautiful underneath. Miami well in control. Up by 13. And then Wade again on the right corner. Working, finding space, and finding Haslem from that spot he loves so much. Haslem finished with 16 points. LeBron finished off the Pacers. They take Game 5 as LeBron finishes with 30 or more points for the 4th time this NBA postseason. Game 6 back in Indianapolis on Saturday.